Branson, where my scope like Richard Branson. Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my panthers. Pretty girls, you think I'm handsome, just coasting through these mantras. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving till I be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face way. Now it's like work for 10K or cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights. Hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head downstairs.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he won't quite make it to the 25. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Vic readies to throw. Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down throw coming for Vic, eluding the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up on a great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Rams are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They will look to throw. Montana. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now 2nd and 9. In motion, Hill. Joe Montana on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Montana. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They'll send Moss in motion right. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Play action. It's Montana. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Shreds the tackle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On first down, Montana. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. Shotgun. Here's Montana. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Montana to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun. Here's Montana. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And Vick's throw there incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Michael Vick. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Vick to throw on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting on 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Quick throw out wide by Vick. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Vick with a give to Sanders.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use The back end of the end zone, the sidelines, is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Vic going to run the sneak, trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Vic on the sneak. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. To throw now in his own end zone. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average from any player with 900 or more receptions.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has. Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Montana. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So here's Vic following the interception. And that is caught downfield by Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Vic. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 4th down, Vic. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for a trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Robinson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw is Montana. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught by Robinson, and they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They will look to throw. Montana, the left side caught by Diggs. Now a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Montana. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moss. Touchdown! Randy Moss. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead. Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around? Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Vernon Davis, 70 yards. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown. Gano for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On third down, Vick. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yards to pick up the first down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Take over first down at the 42-yard line.
They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On second down, Montana. That's out wide here for Robinson. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Here's Montana to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Vick operating on first down. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Now a quick throw to Moss. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. There he goes, left side. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 32-yard line. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Operating out of the gun. Here's Montana. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. I don't think this will even go. It doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, back door.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now Vic, he's going to change things up.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another day.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Emery. And the Rams.
All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time.
Don't give him nothing. Trying to go to work.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Montana's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
So first and goal from the 9-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Robinson again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Bijan Robinson
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
and the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And now the offense for the Bengals being called back out as they'll try to add on 2 more.
Montana will throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now first down. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
Richardson looking to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Richardson on 4th down.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The quick throw taken in by Diggs. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a 10 from it. Stopped short of the 35.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 36-yard
Joe Montana on second down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Montana. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 44. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking long for his tight end Reed. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago! Jordan Reed, 56 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. Richardson will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bears take over. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson working from the gun.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown Bears! Randy Moss, 43 yards.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
This will be caught by Randy Moss.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
Robinson up the middle.
And he gets it down to the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. Robinson with another carry.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
There, Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. A huge play there for Chicago. 57 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a 2nd. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
On 1st down, Richardson.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Now Richardson.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Marshall Faulk, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. No, bottle about fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Play action. It's Montana. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Montana. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Montana's throw taken in by Moss. Montana going to hurry him to the line. From the 29, Montana. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Montana to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They will look to throw. Montana. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gano the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Ready.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
That is incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They hand this one to Gronk. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
To throw is Montana. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Down inside the 10.
And finally down at the 9-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gano's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
He'll check it off to Falk, complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it.
And this will be a Bears 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted. Because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for two. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Montana's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Now 2nd and 3.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That's caught by Davis. Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Stephon Diggs, 73 yards.
And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Sheds off the tackle.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They're going option play on third down. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Bengals grab it. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bengals 47, Bears 19. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A loss of 1.
They'll go right back to the ground with Fultz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin and slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab. Gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention. I'm $100 million richer. Might paint $100 million picture. One man army, but I don't fatigue. Better have 100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm riding fiscal. Hit the crossover, leave them playing Twister. Oh, they thought that I was just a... Now when I'm through, they call me Mister. Stop it. Big wall with some ice. Play with the family.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play fake. Now here's Montana. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bengals.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now a quick throw to Moss. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
That's out wide here for Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. Bijan Robinson, 34 yards. And the Bengals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Allen now on first down. They'll get this out to Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Here is third and quite a ways. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He'll hit Jackson complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. So now make that a second sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now Montana. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
On gain of 19 yards. First down, Bengals.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Joe Montana on 2nd down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Montana's throw taken in by Moss. Result only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Montana. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Gano's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
From the gun, it's Allen. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Alert!
Allen will try again on second down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now Allen. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Allen now on third and goal. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And an Eagles first down.
Now Allen.
48-yard line.
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 41-yard
Play
line.
action. Now it's Allen. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run it again with Kamara. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. touchdown run.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
After right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will look to throw. Montana looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Man, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. There's a trick in the book. He knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Kamara diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw is Montana. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's Montana to throw. Buying time to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.